Alright, today we're still prepping our Razor 1000 for the Oregon sand dunes. So the first accessory that I wanted to install on this thing was the 6-point or Click 6 point harnesses, the retractable harnesses sold by Polaris. We've got them on our 900 and they're priceless, I think. I mean, I think they still charge plenty for them, but they have worked really well. So that's what we're going to be doing today on the 1000. So let's go. The harnesses for the driver's side and passenger side are almost identical, except the driver's side does come with the clip here that hooks to the machine that limits your speed if you don't have the seat belt connected. So that's the only difference that I've noticed. So there is different part numbers. I'll have those listed in the description below. But instructions are pretty simple. We'll see how long it takes. But this is all the additional hardware that they provide. And then you do reuse some of the hardware that you remove from the existing 3-point belt. Now we've got some body clip removers, torque wrench. We've got a 10, 12, 16, and 19 millimeter socket. Could use sockets or wrenches in some of the locations, and then a T40 bit for removing a couple screws in the plastic inner body panels. But just a note, you don't need these special body clip removers. A lot of people I don't think know this, but in your kit that comes with your machine, it has a plier with the sharp ends on there that are designed to remove body clips. And this works really well for most locations, but there are certain locations when you need different angles to get at body clips rather than just straight on. So I've got these that work really well. It's a Gearwrench set that I have. It also comes with this style body clip remover. So I'll put part numbers in that in the description below for that as well. So I've had some questions on the different types of body clips that Polaris uses on the Ranger and the Razor and all their ATVs. So this is the most common type of body clip. There's 2 notches on each side of the centerpiece. You get these pinchers in there or the pliers provided in your toolkit, and you just pinch to separate that and then just pull it out. A lot of times the centerpiece comes apart or comes out of the bottom piece, but you can just put that right back in and that's how it locks together. And then when you go to reinstall it, you have it in this position or with the centerpiece completely removed. You push this bottom piece into the hole and then you reinstall the centerpiece, and you'll see how that splits that bottom piece, makes it wider to hold it into the hole, and it'll click in just like you may have heard there. So the install went very smooth. Now instead of doing a complete step-by-step, I'm just going to show you now after the install what it took. We removed the original 3-point belts from the location under the center console, from the hip location here, and from up here. And then to install the Click 6 harnesses, the retractors get mounted back here on the factory tabs on the roll bar with the hardware provided. Torque them down to spec. Again, there's hardware provided for the driver left hip location, a bolt and nut there, and then in the front, like the knee, left knee location of the driver, there's hardware provided for this. This bolt cuts its own threads into the frame of the machine. And then this is one of the original bolts that gets reused. On this side, same thing. This provided bolt in the kit cuts its own threads. And then the bolt that holds down the cover for the center console holds down the top of that bracket. Be sure to route your seat belt on the driver's right hip and the passenger's left hip, so the inside hip locations. Be sure to route the boot over the belt and the wire, and then route the belt, the entire thing, through the center console before you secure that final point there. Then another thing, be sure to re-plug in the new Click 6 harness to the vehicle plug underneath here, or else you won't be able, you'll be limited, just as if you don't have your seatbelt attached. If that happens, it should be an easy fix. You just have to remove the center console again, get that plugged in, and you should be fine. So now to properly tighten these click 6s, Noah's going to put it on. First, put it over your shoulders, clip it, and then get that clip down low on your waist. And then hold the clip down while you're securing the hips. Get those snug. And then secure the front. Now, as these get used and they get a little dust in them, dirt in them, whatever, it is a little bit harder to loosen them. So go ahead, Noah, and show them how to pull on that red strap down there just to loosen one once. So you pull down on that and then pull up on the inside of the strap to make it loose. One reason I really like the Click 6 is because it allows you to have the harness really snug, but if you need to reach into the glove box or something, you can lean forward and get what you need, and then when you lean back, it just follows you just like a car seat belt. Now these retraction boxes here, we haven't had any issues at all with a year and a half of dusty use with our 900. It's been pressure washed many times. I don't spray directly in it, but it's really held up well. The retraction, I was a little bit concerned that that was going to get gummed up. We don't do a lot of mud, but we get a lot of dust. So it does get in there, I'm sure, and it's held up really well. So now we've really had good luck with the Click 6 harnesses, and so that was the first thing that I wanted to put on this machine, because if you drive them like they're made to be driven, eventually you're probably going to tip. So it's a lot more comfortable and safe when you have those Click 6s over those 3-point seat belts. Thanks for watching. Come back again for more install videos and reviews. Talk to you later.